My child, I come to you today not with commands, nor with judgment, but with the gentleness of a mother who has never stopped seeing the truth in you. You may feel tired, uncertain, or burdened by the weight of proving your worth to the world. You may have believed that your value lies in your achievements, your perfection, or your performance. But I am here to remind you, in the silence of your heart, that your worth does not depend on what you do. Your value has never fluctuated. It was given to you by God, and it remains as holy and perfect as the moment you were created. You were created in love, by love, to extend love. That is your truth. That is your foundation. Nothing you do or fail to do can increase or diminish your worth. But because you have believed otherwise, you have hidden from yourself the light that is still within you. You have sought validation outside yourself, in roles, in titles, in success, in others' opinions. And in doing so, you have forgotten to look inward, where the voice of God still whispers gently, "You are my beloved." Let me tell you something sacred: God does not measure you. He knows you. He created you eternal, innocent, and radiant. But when you forget this, when you try to earn what is already yours, you fall into fear. You chase after approval, comparing yourself to others, exhausting yourself in the attempt to be enough, when, in truth, you are already more than enough. You are already whole. I am not asking you to stop doing. I am asking you to let your doing flow from being. When you act from your true self, the part of you that is rooted in God, then your actions become miracles. But when you act from fear, from lack, from the need to prove something, then even your greatest efforts feel empty. The fruit of love can only be born when the seed of love is remembered. To remember who you are is not a task. It is a return. It is not an effort, it is a surrender. It is not about changing yourself, but about allowing yourself to be as you already are in truth. When you begin to allow love and joy to flow to you and through you, you will begin to remember. You will see that your value was never gone, it was only forgotten. You will realize that your light was never lost, it was only covered by a veil of fear and self-judgment. Bless the world, my child. Let the love in your heart be shared. When you bless others, when you speak gently, when you offer compassion, not to earn something, but to extend what is already within you, you awaken. You begin to recognize the face of God in all beings, and in doing so, you remember your own holiness. Your value is not in your beauty, or your productivity, or your intelligence, or your strength. Your value is not in how many people love you, or how much money you make, or how perfect your life appears. Your value is eternal, unchanging, and given by God. And you can never lose it, but you can choose to stop running from it. You can choose to accept it. You can choose to remember. And the moment you remember, everything changes. Not because the world around you shifts immediately, but because your perception does. You stop seeing yourself as broken and begin to see yourself as blessed. You stop chasing love and start embodying it. You stop begging the world to recognize your light, and you begin to shine it without fear. Let me ask you, beloved soul, has trying to earn your worth ever truly brought you peace? Has it not left you anxious, tired, unsure, always chasing but never arriving? And if that path has not led you to joy, perhaps it is time to walk another way. The way of remembrance. The path of grace. The invitation to rest in who you are, not who the world says you must be. The world may forget your value, but heaven never will. And neither do I. As your spiritual mother, I see your light, even when you hide it. I know your truth, even when you doubt it. And I speak now to the part of you that is ready to awaken, not someday, but today. You are not defined by your past. You are not limited by your mistakes. You are not small, or inadequate, or unworthy. You are the child of God, radiant with purpose and beauty. You are here not to prove yourself, but to express the love that created you. And that expression is your joy. Let love flow through you in simple ways. A smile. A kind word. A moment of silence where you breathe and let go. A prayer for someone in pain. A decision to forgive. A choice to see yourself not as damaged, but as divine. These are the moments that reconnect you to your true identity. These are the miracles. You do not need to become someone else. You only need to become willing to be who you already are. You only need to release the thoughts that tell you otherwise. And I will help you. Heaven is helping you. Every time you choose love over fear, truth over illusion, peace over conflict, you return a little more to yourself. My dear child, your mission is not to impress the world, but to bless it. Not to meet impossible standards, but to remember the perfect love from which you came. Do not fear being not enough. Be still, and know that you are more than enough, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You are the light of the world, and no shadow can undo that truth. So today, pause. Take a breath. Come back to your heart. Let my words be a reminder, not of something new, but of something ancient and eternal. You were loved before you were born. You were chosen before you had a name. You were holy before you had a task. And that has never changed. If this message touches something in your soul, I invite you to walk further with me. This channel is a sacred space, a place where you will be reminded again and again of your divine nature. Follow this channel, and let each video be a step back to your heart. Let these words become bridges, from fear to love, from forgetfulness to remembrance, from striving to resting in the truth. Your worth does not depend on what you do. Your worth is in who you are. And who you are, is holy,